guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective for the new moon in Libra coming up. It'll be 1:54 p.m. when it's exact on the 14th. That's Eastern time. So let's say 2 p.m. Eastern is 11 a.m. on the West Coast, and I want to say about 7 p.m.-ish across the pond. So check where it falls in the day for you, but it is a very rare annular solar eclipse, the one where we get the ring of fire. So that's the kind you can't look at with the naked eye. You need those glasses, or do like I'm going to do and watch it on YouTube. But it's, the new moon is the new moon, and the fact that it's a solar eclipse just sort of amplifies the energy. So I do have some notes, and I'm going to walk you through it. You can skip ahead to the oracle or the tarot reading. It's time-stamped if you so desire. But this new moon is fabulous because it's impacting our relationship sector, okay, the axis. Because Libra rules the 7th house of relationships, intimate partnerships, marriages, etc. And the full moon coming up at the end of the month in the sign of Taurus will be a lunar eclipse, and both Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus. Okay, so the goddess of love, the planet of love. And so matters of the heart are being amplified during an eclipse in this sector. What I really feel is interesting about this particular lunation is that it's really got to focus on balance and or renewal. So the eclipse is going to bring this power down and then power back up effect. So imagine, because when we've got the moon crossing in front of the sun, and the only part of the sun we can see is that little ring of fire, that's the power down, right? As the moon moves in front of the sun. And so it's like powering down your computer. And when you wait to hear the hum stop and you touch it to make sure it's not warm anymore and it's totally cooled down, and then you power back up. And generally when that happens, your device works more efficiently. So there are opportunities in our relationships for more efficiency in all aspects of all of our connections, making faster progress, balancing out any tensions with ease, communicating more efficiently and effectively in a search for harmony and understanding. That's the realm of Libra. So you want to set your intentions and around relationships, the one that you're here with your heart open to. You want to be sure, though, to include an intention for the house that this particular lunation falls in on your natal chart. So the moon will be at its peak of the new moon at 21 degrees. So 21 degrees of Libra, you find that in your natal chart. If you're unsure of how to find the degrees, just look at where Libra falls in your chart, and it's about 2/3 of the way from Libra to Scorpio. That's right around 21 degrees. And whatever house that falls in, for me, it's the 4th house. So the 4th house is home and family. So I'm going to want to set some intentions about my relationships with my family members. Okay, and those that feel like home to me as well. So keep that in mind. Every single house, there's an opportunity. The 1st house is your relationship with yourself, right? Bringing more balance and harmony and effectiveness and efficiency to your connection to yourself. So every house, there's a way that you can find a relationship aspect. The 2nd house could be your relationship to your money. Could be your relationship to your values or what you value. Maybe you want to make some changes and renewal around what you value and your possessions. Do you see? So take that as my little hint that that's a powerful manifesting tool as well whenever you set at least one intention that includes the house that the lunation occurs in on your natal chart. But otherwise, it's all relationships all day, so you can't make a mistake. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull from Lover's Oracle to activate the reading. This is one of those decks that just gives us really beautiful new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. New beginning. Yes. New moon, new you, new beginning, new adventure in your relationships, perchance. Yeah, that's not going to stand up right. And I just wanted something that lets you know, and this is Lover's Oracle, so it is about relationships. A new beginning, renewal, the balance, easing tensions, finding harmony. Yeah, and even think of the Justice card, which is Libra, right? So resetting the scales of balance, leveling the playing field between you and your beloved. Lots of potential. Okay, so I'm going to pull a modified Celtic cross and we'll jump in. And then the extended, I'll go all around the zodiac. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, focusing on creative solutions to problems. What's crossing us here? The Hanged Man. So possibility that we have to examine, we have to take the 30,000 foot view. Oh, interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm feeling with the Hanged Man crossing the Eight of Pentacles. It's like there's something that as you're working through it, you need to look at the situation from a different point of view. The Hanged Man asks us to look with fresh eyes or consider the other person's perspective. And so if you want to work things out, if you want to come up with creative solutions to any problem in your connection, you're going to have to sort of choose to look at it differently. In the unconscious awareness, we have death and rebirth. This is the Death card. It is about something that needs to be released. And it could be old ways of looking at the situation, old wounds, hurts, or hostilities even. The Death card is asking you to consider what you can gain in the rebirth of this connection, because in the past we have the Ten of Swords. So for many of you, there may have been a painful ending already, and this is the renewal of that connection, almost sort of raising it up again to a higher level, rebirthing it on some level. We have the Queen of Wands in your conscious awareness. I kind of like that because that feels very empowered, exciting, passionate, and a bit of a leader, like leading the way. Nine of Cups in the near future. Kind of look at her. She's jumping for joy, wish fulfillment. It feels good. Some emotional sense of some satisfaction. Spirit's talking to you about the lovers. It's always a choice. And you've got to choose the connection over and over again. What's hiding behind the scenes here with your person, King of Pentacles, this is someone who shows up for you. So this person that you're holding in your heart and your mind right now has potential to be life partner material, has the potential to be someone you can count on. And we're going to see with the clarifiers what's going on behind the scenes with that person. Now, in the potential going forward, we have the Five of Pentacles. Please understand, this whole reading is very beautiful, and there's something that's being worked through, and I think it's the Five of Pentacles. So I'm seeing no more instability, getting beyond the uncertainty, the instability, the feeling out in the cold and rejected and abandoned. So I am seeing that Five of Pentacles as reversed. So let's jump in with the clarifiers. Eight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, please. All right, that one wanted to come out. And I love that it's the Nine of Cups. So that tells me that you guys know what you want. You know what would make you happy. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. The wheel is absolutely moving in your favor here, provided you can include looking at the whole situation from your person's point of view. That's what opens up that wheel moving in your favor. The wheel is the wheel of karma. And it is blessings and expansion and good fortune. And I'm feeling like here comes somebody to claim the love, to claim the passion, to claim the connection. And yet, there's things that need to be worked through. It's not a perfect scenario. Remember, we're in this new moon in Libra, which is about finding the balance. And if there's been some imbalance here or something that happened that caused a lot of pain, it's going to take a hot minute to put it back on its feet. Let's look at the Death card in your unconscious awareness. Judgment, King of Swords, Magician. Definitely seeking second chances here, even manifesting it. Because we've got Judgment and Death are both cards of Scorpio. The Judgment card is actually Pluto, which rules Scorpio. And the Death card is a card of the 8th house, Scorpio. So there is this death, rebirth, and second chances coming through. King of Swords, this is somebody that I feel has probably been the one that caused the pain. I feel they're all the same person. One more King of Cups, and we've got all 4 kings. But I'm feeling as if, you're manifesting a second chance with somebody who has sort of gone their own way and hasn't been super communicative. I'm not thinking that they've been hurtful, so I'm not getting that at this moment, but I'm feeling it is hurtful to you when somebody doesn't respond. So manifesting change, growth, transformation, rebirth, second chances, forgiveness. And that's what's being manifested through the Magician around somebody who hasn't yet claimed the connection. But that's what would make you very, very happy. That would be a wish fulfilled. And we see that in the near future. So let's look in the past at the 10 of Swords. Cards keep, and they're bending, which is weird. It's the same deck, Light Seers Tarot, but it's the mini version, and it's got a weird coating on it, so they slip. Knight of Swords, my bad. The Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. I almost feel like this person, there was some anger. Something was said in anger or on impulse, without thinking, and it led to a lot of pain, a painful ending. But I don't think you've given up on a new beginning, and you got the new beginning card, right? You got the new beginning card, and there in that, right behind the dove, you see the sun there, and it almost looks similar to me as the Ace of Pentacles. I know I'm a very visual creature, so it feels to me like you're open to a new beginning with someone who you had an ending that came about by something that was said, and yet you haven't given up. You're persevering here, 9 of Wands. And then you're coming into your power here with the Queen of Wands. So let's see the Queen of Wands, and hopefully the cards will cooperate. Ace of Wands, yes. Page of Swords, and the Death card again. Yeah, it is about growing and changing and transforming things that have been either left unsaid, things that were said that require some forgiveness. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. I thought that was a Cups at the first glance. Page of Swords here. So yeah, curiosity about what's possible here. Can we renew? The Ace of Wands is the renewal, the reigniting the torch of passion in the connection. You're feeling impassioned. You're feeling emboldened. You're feeling like there's hope, right? And you're taking action. You're feeling that sense of motivation. And yes, a little bit of curiosity with the Page of Swords here. Not sure if things would be different, but on some inner level, feeling like it's worth forging ahead for anyway. So the nine of, because that's what you're trying to manifest, is the transformation of the connection from somebody who's kind of maybe not been super engaged with you lately to someone who is. So let's see the Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands, yeah. There's justice and the Three of Cups, reconciliation, a cause for celebration, restoring the balance because you took matters into your own hands. Queen of Wands, yes. And that's why you'll be jumping for joy, because it all works out. The Justice card is like, yes, we've achieved that balance. That is Libra. There's fairness restored. We understand each other. We've integrated a lot that we've learned along the way. Any healing that has taken place is finally rooted and anchored in. Three of Cups, coming together in a way that feels positive, like old times even. So let's see, the message from Spirit is the Lovers. Oh. Yes, reconciliation. So you have to choose. We have the Six of Wands from under the deck. So keep that in mind, because that is what's available to you behind the scenes. What we have landing on the Lovers is the pain, the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. And that Five of Cups is like regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. So there could be one of you that has regrets about the pain that was caused, and the other living with the pain of what fell through your fingers almost. And Spirit's telling you, you have to choose the reconciliation. You have to choose the peace. You have to choose coming back together, seeing each other. I love it in this deck because she's like center stage and she's being adored. And in the normal tarot deck, we have that knight coming back with the wreath of peace on the wand, and he's coming back from battle. And he's coming back the victor. And he's also coming back to the king to say, no blood was shed, no men were lost. Our kingdoms can now make peace and live in peace and harmony. So we have that theme again. So I'm feeling like there's some kind of triumph and victory that can be found in making peace in this connection, all things considered. The pain, the disappointment, the sadness, the grief, the regrets, the sense of an ending that almost felt devastating. There is a way back. So let's see the King of Pentacles, but you have to choose it. That was the point. Let's see the King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Six of Cups. Well, whoever your King of Pentacles is, which I think is the same as the King of Wands that you're trying to reach energetically and the King of Swords that you're trying to manifest a new beginning with. We've got these twos, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So the Two of Pentacles comes through as, like, what are the options here? What are the realities on the ground? What am I dealing with? And then the Two of Wands. And what do I want? What's the path forward? And this is someone who definitely has their connection with you on their mind. That's what they're considering. Six of Cups, the warmth, the comfort, the nostalgia, past life soulmate energy in the Six of Cups. It is that card where I often say, and I'm not the only reader that says this, it's like where you both feel so at home with each other, that part of the connection that feels like hand in glove. It's just easy and comfortable. So this person is trying to sort through their options and giving a lot of reflection on how they feel around you so that they choose the path that would lead back to you. It doesn't feel like they're taking action just yet, but they're coming from a very grounded place. They're definitely in consideration of the path forward, and the warmth of this connection is on their mind. So now let's get to our Five of Pentacles. These cards. Oh my goodness. So like I said, it does come through reverse, but there's a hitch. It is hard. We've got the devil landing on the Five of Pentacles. It's very tempting to stay in our wounds. It's very tempting. It's very hard to overcome our egoic fears and resistance because of how we felt at the worst of times. So this is part of the ego and brain synapses. We are pre-programmed as humans, as souls having a human experience, to protect ourselves. We're pre-programmed to take the easiest route to that self-protection. And so the ego structure gives us fear. Fear is the way we protect ourselves, right? Fight or flight. And I'm saying that this is a cautionary tale here, because if you want to overcome the feelings of rejection, abandonment, feeling devalued, you're going to have to overcome your shadow here, and not let that be the first place you go, because what's coming for you, Knight of Cups and the Star, is all the healing that's needed. All the healing that's needed. But it's very difficult for that Knight of Cups energy to break through. If your person chooses to come toward you and make you an offer, they cannot break through this force. So you would be best served by setting some intentions around the healing. Okay? Around, holding out hope that all is not lost. Keeping hope alive that this person will come with an offer from their heart, that you no longer have to live in fear or be subjected and chained to that fear mechanism, because this is no more. So there is a little bit of a red flag there on the play. I would just say it's hard for someone to come toward you if you are anchored and rooted in fear and the rejection and abandonment and the energy of feeling devalued from whatever it is that took place. So set an intention for some healing around that, so that when this person comes forward, the energy is open. The channel between you, the path between you is open and not cluttered with yesterday. And that's not easy. And for some of you, it's very, very hard. So I still see great potential here. Now, let me tell you what came through astrologically speaking. The Hanged Man is Neptune, which is in Pisces right now. The Hanged Man represents the sign of Pisces. We've got the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter's in Taurus at the moment, and this represents Jupiter rules Sagittarius. King of Wands is Leo. We've got the Death card not once but twice. As I said, that's Scorpio. Judgment here is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. King of Swords is Aquarian energy. The Magician is Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. We've got the Knight of Swords is more Gemini. Queen of Wands is out twice. That's Aries, which is on that relational axis I mentioned at the beginning. We've got... she was out twice. Justice is Libra. This is a Libra new moon. The Lovers, more Gemini. Who knew? A lot of Gemini in this reading. And King of Pentacles is Taurus. Yay. And we've got the Devil is Capricorn. The Knight of Cups is Pisces. And we close with the Star, which is Aquarian energy. Beautiful healing star energy. So that's what I have for you for the new moon. I'm going to head to the extended. The link is in the description box below at the top. And I'm going to go all around the zodiac and look at your relationships through this eclipse wormhole from this one to the next one. So we'll get the first half of it, and then we'll get the back half in 2 weeks. That's what I'm going to do. Please note, I will be offering a class on your natal chart. Navigating your natal chart. That will be coming at the end of the month as well, round about the time of that full moon lunar eclipse. So stay tuned for those details. Thanks for joining me. Heading to the extended now. I'll see you there. Bye.